Good morning, 11:30, 21st of June, day after FOMC. I've had a few emails this morning from people that watched the public webinar I did a few days ago. They're a little bit concerned, I guess, about gold and silver. Look, I've been saying for probably a month at this point that we had resistance above. In fact, let me go back to morning analysis. Let me pull it over actually onto this particular screen. So here we go, calendar. Let's go to the calendar. Go to the beginning of the month. Let's say around, here we go. Let's have a look. Did I have gold weekly on that day? Yes, I did. Here we go. In fact, that was it, wasn't it? Here we go. So look, all the way in this period here, back end of May, I suggested as we go up, this is the place to look for resistance. Okay? Back here we go, 521. We're coming it up to the area where I would be looking for resistance, 6.6. This is the current chart. Finally making a move in gold, looking for evidence of resistance underneath this particular line. And it was around here that, in fact, we did actually hit that line. Let me just see if we can step through to the next day. There we go, we're in June 7th now. And there you go. So we pop up, we hit resistance right in that area there. And as I said at the time, I'd be using the 20-minute charts to confirm context. And we talk about context pretty much every week in the webinars, which occur Mondays and Thursdays. So we were looking for a move down in gold. And I'd probably be looking for a move back down towards the lower part of the channel. And by the way, just to be clear, this channel here, we were looking at this channel prior to this move. This high right here, we were looking for resistance in gold at that point, and we actually were able to get ahead of that by about maybe a day or two, and we saw that 1790 reversal and were able to play that short. This is the next place I was looking to see resistance for a short, and if we actually go to the current charts, you can see that that's just played out perfectly. This was the line we were looking for resistance in gold before it occurred, up around 1645. We are now down about 1570. Looks like we're having a relatively weak day. Let me just drop down. Oh, and by the way, silver. Let me just show you silver. Again, I'm very bearish at the moment, gold and silver. The only place I expected potential support in silver, or not expected, but looked for, was right on that line there, and we seem to be threatening it right now. We move through there, I suspect we're going down several more dollars. We actually looked for rejection at 29.90 or 29.88 in this area right here. Got it. Beautiful rejection. And as we came back up, and I warned about this 2-3 days ago, 6.18. Here we go, 6.18. I was warning you, look for another touch on this line. We drifted over, hit it once more, and down we go. That's down from 29 to about just north of 27, another $2 move down. The silver and gold charts are working perfectly on all time frames. This is just the weekly time frame. If I drop briefly down to the daily, this is gold on the daily. I've been saying for several days, look for resistance at this area. Worked out absolutely perfectly. We drifted into it, headed back down. Yesterday's bar's missing. I think the data feed has a problem. But yesterday's bar was basically a non-event. I think FOMC didn't give us much yesterday. Today, different story. I think that both charts are working fabulously, daily and weekly. We also have two 40-minute charts and 20-minute charts, each of them working beautifully. I would really suggest that you keep an eye on these charts on a daily basis. We're able to predict high probability areas for turns in both gold and silver. And we're using our dollar index chart. And if you recall, let me just go across to that in fact. Dollar index, here we go. Dollar index. We looked for resistance in dollar index here at the beginning of the month, got a beautiful move down which coincided with a run up in gold and silver, and we used them as to correlate each other. So I'm more confident in gold and silver when I see DX moving back from resistance. And as I've said for the last couple of days, dollar index is at support. Right there, it's at support, and I'm expecting a potential move up in the dollar index, which obviously would equal a move weaker in gold and silver. We're covering the currencies every morning as well, and some of the currency charts that we've been following this morning have just worked out fabulously in terms of moves on the 20 minutes for those that are looking to take intraday scalps. So look, I hope this is helpful for you. In short, big picture, the bearishness that I've had for the last several weeks and the ability to call those turns in gold and silver continues. Keep an eye on the 20 and 240-minute charts that we're putting out each morning to get a feel for where those turns are happening on an intraday basis. I hope this is useful. Stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.